Hey now, good morning, PASW. Staff, clients, and friends joining us for Monday. Welcome. Hope you guys had a great restful weekend. Not too restful because we have a busy week ahead. A lot of fun things we're going to be getting into. This is Film Scoring Monday, as you know. Monday is when we look at a scene and I take out the music, which is not that easy actually, but that's my problem, not yours. And you come up with the best choice for that scene. So we've looked at, whether it's an adventure theme, a heroic theme, a suspenseful theme, something happy. There's many moods and many movies out there. So play along. If you've never done it, look at it, and then you can send me the music. And, there's a prize too. So that's a nice incentive. And great job on the 10 Commandments. That was a lot of fun. We're going to leave Warner Brothers in Burbank, and we're going to go to New Mexico, okay? We're going to go to Trujas, New Mexico. We're going to look at a movie that didn't do well at the box office. It's one of my favorite movies, but I might be in the minority. It definitely has a great score. It won the Academy Award for Best Score, so obviously, there's something people like about it. We're going to look at a film that Robert Redford directed, and it is the lovely Milagro Beanfield War. Milagro Beanfield War came out in 1988, so it's an American comedy drama film, and like I said, directed by Robert Redford, the famous actor, who's I don't know, maybe a better director, but that's just my own personal opinion that nobody asked for. And the screenplay is written by John Nichols, based on his book. For the most part, it's a very magical, mystical story, and it tells of one man's struggle, kind of defending against a much larger business trying to come into their community and take over their bean field. And Joe is the main character, and he owns this bean field that's not being used for anything, and all this new land development wants to come in, and he accidentally breaks a water valve, and all of his beans start becoming, they start developing. I don't know what farmers do. I mean, something starts happening on this bean field where people start taking notice of it, and he sort of stands up in the pillar of the community a little bit as an underdog against protecting their village, their, place that they've lived with generations and ancestors. There's some magic in it there in it too, with one of the main characters, the Coyote Angel, who kind of it's just a great blend of comedy and magic. Maybe that's why it's kind of tricky to get that sometimes, because but I think the music, of course, makes it work so well. And the soundtrack is by Dave Grueson. Dave Grueson's a composer I don't think we've looked at. This is my favorite score of his. He's a jazz composer, jazz pianist, and won the Academy Award for this movie. He wrote also The Graduate, Heaven Can Wait, On Golden Pond, Tootsie, and The Goonies. I mean, he's written tons of film scores. We're only going to score about maybe 40 seconds of the opening scene, but I do want to show you the opening credits of the movie, which is part of what you're going to be scoring, because it really is going to take you into a lovely, beautiful environment that's magical and mystical. So let's look at the very opening scene of the movie. So you get the sense of magic. That is the Coyote Angel, that character with the accordion. So what are we hearing? We're hearing it's very Mexican sounding folk music with accordions, with percussions, with harps, with all these different wonderful sounds. It's lively with a waltz. The whole soundtrack is just wonderful, and I'm not sure if we're going to. I would think that this would be. We need it to sound Mexican, to sound Latinx. If that's, I think that's a new word going on, whatever that means. But let's take a look right now, without the music, and see what we come up with. So we definitely need the magical, mystical element of it, because the wrong music could make this look rather funny and weird. So it needs to have something ethereal about it. So, but since it is about a town in New Mexico, it should have something that has some sort of, related to Mexican folk music. So this is going to be a different challenge for us. We're going to have to find something, now we're kind of, sometimes we're getting into more specific genres, styles of music. And see what you come up with. See, this is not, no Michael Jackson, no lyrics, no, I'm not doing that to be mean. It's just that's just not, that wouldn't be appropriate, right? So, try to come up with something for this wonderful little scene. I love it. It's just so magical. And get it to me by tomorrow. And then we're gonna party and see the results on Friday. So it's gonna be great. Okay, have a great rest of the day. Love you and miss you, and see you tomorrow.